There we go. That should be fine. Okay. Alrighty. Actually, I'm gonna set up a secondary headphone. That way I can actually... What I sound like. Alright. Oh god, that's a serious lag. Alright, well, uh, I'm taking a break from Minecraft for a while, but I started playing Fallout 76. A new update just dropped. I haven't played it since it came out, so there's a lot of new stuff that I'm still getting used to, but I think it's yeah, yeah, like the expeditions, which unfortunately some of the stuff that I want to get done for armor and other things, uh, they it's it's bugged to where the throwables don't register when you hit something with it. Uh, but yeah, so unfortunately, I'm soft locked on that until they update it. So I've I've been basically going along with just exploring. Maybe I'm doing a side quest right now to explore the Riverside Manor, which I have not been inside at all. Oh, that's where you are. I can hear them. Where are they? No, I saw one over there. Oh, oh, I heard you. I definitely heard you. I guess they're upstairs, but they also changed the Overeaters perk, so that they changed it from damage resistance to where it would literally block like up to 30%, like no matter how much damage you took, it would automatically block 30% of that, which I think is incredibly broken, but I think changing it to health is to where you only get like 200 health but no like actual resistance. That's kind of but yeah, yeah, I don't like that new update. I'm sure they could have nerfed it to where like it would stack up to like maybe 15% with a full set of it. But I can also understand why they would nerf it because I believe everybody that was playing as a human character was using it. And I also understand why they changed it considering ghouls don't technically have a perk like that. I don't think they do. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I think the closest would be thick skin. Like Ironclad is... Yeah, no, it's... Uh, yeah. I did not see this. Anything here? No. Okay, I think there's both now. This reminds me of that one room in Fallout 4 where that one lady is like ends up sitting on the chair when you walk in. With all those dream booths or whatever they're called. And yeah, I don't know why I sound like this on the mic. I don't sound like that person. So yeah. Um. Okay, it looks like I basically cleared out all of the bottom floor. So nothing of note. Now, I forgot to mention this, but to get this side mission, I believe it's a random encounter where you just find a random young woman. There's might be a spot where she always spawns, and I just don't remember. It's been a while since I've gotten this quest. But And of course, as a Fallout fan, I had to make this character into a ghoul as soon as I was able to. So that's what I did. I've only been playing this for a few weeks. Or 2 weeks, I think, total. Since I started playing again. Okay. Oh, this is... That's nice. It's actually the things for, like, actual filming. Alright. Well, let's go to professional calendar. Miss Shannon Rivers, the Mistress of Mystery. Professional calendar. Different dates. Season 8 through 16. The wrap-up party. Studio tour and cast meet. And I guess this is when they just started filming the Silver Shroud. Here's some fan mail directed to Shannon. Hello Shannon, here's your latest batch of mail. You know the drill. If you want to reply to any of this, type it up and kick me the holotape. Hope you're doing well. Break a leg in Boston. Miriam Shaw. Shaw and Associates Agents. My favorite hero. Dear Miss Rivers, the Mistress of Mystery is my favorite hero. Want to know why? All the boys want to be like Grognak and run around going grah and hitting things, but the Mistress is smart and fast, comes up with lots of neat ideas. And anyone who tries to pick on her always loses. I bet she could beat hairy old Grognak any day. I know you aren't really her, but I bet you like her almost as much as I do. Thank you for being so great on the radio too. Love you, bye. Karen Timms, age 7. Oh, that's sweet. I've never actually, uh, I've never actually thought of writing a fan letter to anybody, even when I was a kid. The closest I got was writing a little Christmas list to Santa Claus. Like, you know how I don't know if everybody's parents did this, but mine did. Uh, we had 3 kids in the family, me, my aunt, and my sister. We would write little notes uh, for Santa Claus in the early years of our thing. We also had tons of cousins come in. Unfortunately, as we grew up, the families kind of split apart. People that were connected, that were connecting both sides of the family. Yeah, it's a lot of complication, but yeah, it was a good time. Unfortunately, life kind of happens and spreads us apart. End some old relationships, start some new ones. That's just life. Oh,
Attention, citizens.
all right.
Nuclear
Well,
strike
welcome.
imminent.
All right.
Please exit the
I don't
area
know why I
at your
was reading
earliest
that bit.
convenience.
All right. Miss Rivers, I
Thank you
wanted
for your
to complain
cooperation.
about the history of the Eye of Ra as depicted in Season 7, Episode 12, The Thieves of Thebes. This episode seems to suggest that the mistress may not have possessed the eye during her second expedition to Egypt to vanquish the cult of the Unseen Seer. As I'm sure you know, in Mistress of Mystery issue 141, a flashback shows the mistress wearing the eye at a museum gala that must have occurred between the first and second expeditions. The fan consensus is that she obtained the eye during the first expedition, although I personally think it was among the relics she inherited from her father, the archaeologist. Your, your line could be taken to mean that she didn't have uh, what? Oh, I had to hit space. I'm an idiot. I had it with her at the time, but that seems unlikely since she wore it, or a similar brooch, in several panels near the beginning of the Sorcerer's Plague arc, which is set only a few days later. As a longtime fan of your work, I know how important maintaining the history and continuity of the Mistress canon is to you, and I hope you will speak with the writers about being more careful with this in the future. Sincerely, Kent Connolly. P.S. Like many fans, I was dismayed by the changes to the garb of secrets introduced in the most recent issue. While I understand the difficulty of actually fighting in a full evening dress in the upcoming television show and possibly future films, the full-length dress has been a staple of the Mistress costume since her debut. I'm planning to organize a letter writing campaign about this, and I'd appreciate your support. PPS. I'm a huge fan of your work, and I'm looking forward to your appearance in the Silver Shroud show next year. Miss Rivers, I read with interest your June interview in Acting Age. While your conception and portrayal of the Mistress of Mystery has always been above reproach, I hope you understand that many of us feel the name Mistress is an unnecessarily sexualized and loaded term in our patriarchal culture. On behalf of modern women everywhere, we hope you will join our petition to change the name of the character to the Sister of Secrets. Sincerely yours, Pauline J. Smith. Oh my god. Woke politics invaded Fallout 76 lore. It's spreading. It's going multiversal. Okay. That's 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 funny. Oh god. 6/28/77. Miss Miss Shannon Rivers, personal journal. 6/28/77. Back from LA, season 8 was spectacular, but the mood at our wrap party was rather down. There's been no word of renewal yet. All of the attention at Hubris seems to be on television these days. They have less and less interest in radio. Frederick and Olivia are doing well. Olivia was all packed for our annual camping trip to Seneca Rocks, but I've had to put her off. The poor dear was heartbroken. I do hate to break our tradition, but with the Silver Shroud show coming up, I simply can't spare the time. Miss Shannon Rivers, personal journal, 6/29/77. This morning, Frederick asked me to put on my costume veil and come down to the front parlor. He said he had a surprise for me. It's incredible. His little project is beyond anything the writers ever dreamed of. That man really can do anything. It's no wonder I love him. My calendar for the next 3 months is booked solid. He's hired the best stunt actors, martial artists, military trainers, a cavalcade of experts, one after another, to make sure I master every technique I'll need for the screen. I don't know who they have playing the Shroud, but the Mistress of Mystery will be ready for her debut. Alright, it seems like this is when they're starting to actually put the shows from radio to television. That's cool. Shannon Rivers, personal journal, 10/6/77. I'm heading out to Boston for rehearsals and the first round of filming. I've never been more ready for a role in my life. Frederick's busy with his projects again. Olivia's tutors say she's doing well. She should ace her university exams. I expect nothing less. She's a bright girl. She has a great future ahead of her. About that. Well, it seems like they had a good few years. Miss Shannon Rivers, personal journal, 10/22/77. Babowski played me for a fool. After a week of dress rehearsals, he called me in to say they'd made other arrangements for the role of the mistress. It wasn't hard to figure out who. He had a portrait of Claire Riddell, that airbrained strumpet, on his desk. He was planning this all along. I gave that bastard a piece of my mind. I've been the voice of the Mistress of Mystery for 26 years. It's the role I cared about most. The characters I championed creative every time creative tried to set up another love triangle or damsel in distress plot. And now I'm being cut out. Vivi says corporate's already in talks to hire Riddell for the next season serials. Damn them. Ooh. Yeah, that it took me a little bit to understand what that sentence was. That creative sentence. Ugh. Miss Shannon Rivers, personal journal, 10/23/77. It's amazing what a day can do to your sense of perspective. I'm so glad to be home. Frederick and Olivia are here. They're safe. Everything else we can work out. Okay. Alright. Miss Shannon Rivers, personal journal, 7/8/78. I'm still shaking. When the weather finally broke, we made for Charleston to replenish our supplies. On the way back, we were accosted by hooligans on the road. Frederick tried to pay them off, some fresh water, a few $100s. They just laughed. When they laid hands on Olivia, something in me snapped. I don't think they expected the old bitch to put up a fight. But my training just took over. I didn't even hesitate. In less than a minute, they were all laid out on the ground. I think a couple of them were dead. Yeah, you go, girl! Do it! Miss Shannon Rivers, personal journal, 7/9/78. We had a long talk about the incident. I expected Olivia to be as frightened as I was, but she was exhilarated, like I was suddenly a real hero. She wanted me to train her. I wish it wasn't necessary, but Frederick had a point. The world has changed. We won't be around forever. One way or another, she has to learn to defend herself. But is that enough? What kind of future does she have in a world that has fallen to pieces? And what about girls who don't have anyone to stand up for them? Oh, this is after the bombs dropped. I don't know exactly how these entries got here, considering that they're on the road during this entry, as I doubt any of the actual like network infrastructure is, but it's good to actually hear the story. Miss Shannon Rivers, personal journal, 7/9/78. We had a long talk about the incident. I expected Olivia to be, but she was exhilarated. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is a month after? Yeah, this is more than a month after. Miss Shannon Rivers' personal journal, 8/21/78. I've been venturing out dressed as the mistress. It still feels a bit silly, but the costume is an excellent disguise, and strange as it sounds, it makes a difference. Another group of ruffians cornered some refugees on the road from Lewisburg when their caravan broke down in the mud. I don't know how I would react to that, but after all these years, I know how the mistress would, and that confidence works. I saved them. Frederick and Olivia are rather taken with the idea. Frederick has been working day and night on new tools for me to try, and Olivia is focused on her training. She wants to be a mistress of mystery just like me. Okay, it seems like all the training for the role has actually made her into the actual mistress of mysteries, which I love that character development. There's a big jump. That's 3 months. Miss Shannon Rivers, personal journal, 11/11/78. This morning, Frederick heard someone in the garage rifling through the garbage. Three someones, actually. Clarissa, Eve, and Amy. Girls not even Olivia's age, all orphans. It broke my heart. Frederick and I talked it over, and we decided to take them in. Winter's coming on, and they need somewhere to stay. We've found and we've food and space to share. I can't bear to let a child suffer if there's anything to be done about it. Yeah, that's 3 months, and then this one's 5 months. Miss Shannon Rivers, personal journal, 4/29/79. Spring has finally come, such as it is. Every day, caravans of refugees pass by the house. Whole families carrying everything they have, old men, children. It's horrible. So many children have no one left. A few have been brave enough to come up to the house. I can't turn them away. I never in my life imagined running an orphanage, but what else can I do? We had Olivia move her things out to the guest house so the new girls can take the rooms on this floor. I'm going to clear out of the study. They missed a few words there. Move into my suite downstairs. At this rate, we'll need all the room we can get. And that is the last entry. Huh. And then I have to wear the veil. Search the front parlor while wearing a veil. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. That is cool. How does it know that I'm wearing the veil? I don't see any cameras. Like even in the door. Let's see.
Welcome, initiate. Please proceed to a terminal for registration.
What the fuck? You sure this is a side quest, not a main quest? Oh yes, yes. I'll join the mystery cult. When finished, log into your new account. If you do not have a mentor assigned to you, use the database queries option to search for available. Have failed secrets. Oh shit. She created an entire organization? What? Oh, damn. That is a lot. Whoa, that's amazing. About Kryptos. Curious about our little system here. Kryptos is a genuine Robco mainframe, custom built for some top secret DIA project before the war. The government pulled the contract, and one of my buddies asked if I wanted to take it off their hands. I needed something to run Shannon's new training room, your Hall of Trials, and it was a steal, so I took him up on it. If you have any questions, don't be shy. I'm always happy to talk tech. Well, from what I understand, it's... What's the date? Like, what's the date? Like, in the Fallout 76. Oh, I forgot to change my perks back. Oh, well, it worked out. Oh. There we go. Now I got 2 health bars. Ooh. I kind of want to read more of that, but I want to explore. Yeah, they have the. Oh God. I feel like I should be doing this with a female character, though. I'll say that. Like, what the?
Frederick Rivers, production log number 194. Been a busy week. Janet and I finally got the new fabricator all wired up. Should have done this years ago. Brianna was our first guinea pig. I'm gonna use her. Her blade turned out fine, but her phantom device had a bit of a valve leak. Had to clear the lab until we could vent the gas. Ooh, nasty stuff. Janet really deserves most of the credit. It's a slick system, and networking it into cryptos will save us a lot of bookkeeping. Beyond that, usual mix. Shannon wants a recording device for her next mission. Isabella's gun prototype needed some work.
Okay, I went.
Oh, and Eve has me working on some new programs for the Hall of Trials. Had to keep the girls on their toes. They certainly keep me on mine.
I'm guessing this is the Hall of Trials. Yeah, this looks like where they would set up the trials. Alright, and then I'm gonna read the next. Just over here.
Frederick Rivers, production log 212. I've started digging into Kent's old idea for a ballistic weave. It's ambitious, I'll give him that. Finding the right pattern is going to be... oh, Shannon. Sorry, I didn't hear you come in.
What are you up to, dear? Another log. Does anyone ever listen to these?
I don't know. Maybe they'll come in handy for Janet someday. She practically runs the place now. I just tinker.
You do more than that. I could never have done this without you.
Yeah, I believe that's the way out.
I know that look. What's bothering you? Olivia?
Our daughter is 2 days late. Again. Frederick, I don't know what to do with that girl. She's smart, talented, but she never listens. She won't take orders. When I try to correct her, she just storms off. Do you think you could...
Dear, I love you both. I can't get in the middle of this. The two of you need to talk this out. We've always put a lot of pressure on her. She's not perfect, but she's an incredible young woman. Remember that.
Yeah, I know.
It's past midnight. Come on, let's go to bed. I can finish this in the morning. Frederick Rivers, production log number 209. This whole thing still amazes me sometimes. Take Kryptos. I needed a mainframe to run Shannon's training room. My buddy Zach at Robco had a mothballed DIA project he wanted to unload. I didn't give a damn about the price. It looked impressive, and it's been one hell of a machine. The girls have done a fantastic job collecting intel over the years. Rachel, Janet, and I spent the last 2 weeks pruning the database down, and we've still got more leads than we know what to do with. Oh, Rachel had an idea for an automated query system for mission assignments. I took a look at her code. Nice piece of work. I think our old mainframe's in good hands.
Alright. We did get I wanted to explore a little bit, but I'm gonna do the...
Hello, dear. Welcome to the Order of Mysteries. I'm sure you're a little nervous. I know. It's a lot to take in. But the girls wouldn't have invited you here if they didn't think you were ready. 8 years ago, I began training the girls we adopted to fight like the Mistress of Mystery, the hero I played for all those years on the radio. Does that sound a little silly? I suppose it did to me, too, at first. But the world needs the Mistress. It needs people with the strength to face the darkness, the will to survive against any odds. It needs you. It's time for you to join our sisterhood, the Order of the Mistresses of Mystery. You won't have to walk this path alone. For the next few months, you'll be training with one of your sisters. If you have someone you want to work with, that's fine. If not, Kryptos will assign you a mentor. And as soon as I get back, we'll sit down for tea. Just the two of us. I promise.
Okay. Alright, mission board. As a safety precaution, initiates are not permitted to accept missions from the system. When your mentor believes that you are ready to operate independently, your promotion to Novus will unlock this board. Initiates in need of a mentor should request one by using the appropriate database query. The automation is still in development. For instructions on whom to report your missions to, please consult the handbook. Preset database queries are available based on your rank and active missions. If any, for manual queries or for additional assistance with this system, please speak with Frederick Rivers. Mentor, Mrs. Natasha Hunt on mission. Location Lewisburg. Your mentor is currently on a mission. You may wait for her return or meet her in the field and assist her in the completion of her mission. I have to go all the way to Lewisburg! Okay. Alright. The Orders of Mysteries Handbook. Please select an entry to view. From Headmistress Rivers. The Order of Mysteries from Headmistress Rivers. I never thought I would be part of something like this. All my life, I was just an actress playing the part of a hero on the radio, but everything changed after the war. There were so many people in need. You girls, most of all. Frederick and I were glad to adopt you, to share what we could, food, shelter, and training. My old acting turned survival skills, but this world needs more than survival. It needs heroes. It needs you. In these past few years, you have shown me that, together as sisters, you can accomplish things that even the Mistress of Mystery could never have imagined. Mission statement. The Order of Mysteries is a sisterhood dedicated to upholding the virtues exemplified by the Mistress of Mystery. Courage, cunning, and compassion, we fight in the shadows to protect ourselves, one another, and the people of Appalachia from any threat to their lives or liberty. the regalia of mystery. In addition to her skills and training, the Mistress of Mystery drew upon an arsenal of powerful tools to aid her in her work. The Veil of Secrets shields the Mistress' face, cloaks her identity, hones her senses, and also protects her from a range of threats, including poison, gas, smoke, and fumes. The Garb of Mysteries is the Mistress' formal gown. Though it took a variety of styles over the years, the garb was carefully crafted to provide her with unhindered movement, enhancing her stealth and speed. The Phantom device is a tool for infiltration, creating a cloud of disorienting smoke to conceal the Mistress while she makes a daring escape. The Blade of Bastet. Oh god. Is the Mistress's legendary sword, a weapon of heroes handed down through the ages. Capable of piercing any armor or barrier, the blade is lighter, faster, and stronger than any lesser weapon. The Voice of Set is the iconic 44 caliber revolver wielded by the Mistress. Its array of powers included the ability to fire bullets that exploded into noxious smoke, disable electronics, or disrupt magical fields. The Eye of Ra was the Mistress's greatest relic, a jeweled brooch that allowed her to draw upon the full extent of her abilities in the most dire of trials. The Order of Mysteries has the following ranks. Initiates are the newest members of the Order. Initiates work full-time with their mentor to learn basic skills and mission tactics. When they have proven that they are capable of handling missions independently, their mentor will approve their promotion to Novice. Novices will continue to train under mentor and the Mistress of Novices, working to master the tools and techniques of the Mistress of Mystery. In order to advance to the rank of Seeker, they must complete a series of capstone missions to earn the elements of Mistress Regalia. Seekers study advanced combat techniques as they prepare for their final test. A mission worthy of true Mistress of Mystery. After completing their mission, they may apply to the Headmistress for promotion. Mistress of Mystery is a full member of the Order, a master of stealth, infiltration, combat, and tactics, capable of handling herself in any situation. Mistress of Novices is the second in command of the Order, responsible for organizing and assigning missions and coordinating training programs. The Headmistress is the leader of the Order of Mystery, the first among equals. She inspires and guides the Order in achieving its goals. Members of the Order of Mysteries undertake missions commensurate with their skills and experience. Missions may be assigned by a more senior member of the Order or accepted from the Kryptos Mission Board. Initiates report to their mentor, who will review and access their progress and approve their promotion to the ranks of Novice. Novices may accept missions from the Mission Board, except for the automated missions associated with their regalia. They report to their mentor and the Mistress of Novices. Seekers and Mistresses report directly to the Headmistress or to the Mistress of Novices if the Headmistress is unavailable. And then here's all the they didn't make the daughter top. Yeah, they didn't make their daughter the Headmistress of Novices. Shaw and Associate Bio 2075. Shannon Rivers 2024 to current. Was born in Beckley, West Virginia. After an early career in regional and touring theater, Miss Rivers made her debut in 2047's Invaders from Planet Z. Oh, she was 23. She quickly earned a reputation as gifted and versatile actress, starring in numerous radio dramas and serials. In 2051, she began her long-running role as the radio voice of the Mistress of Mystery. Miss Rivers is well known for her advocacy of charitable causes, especially issues affecting the economically depressed residents of Appalachia. In 2053, she married Frederick Rivers, noted inventor and architect. They have a daughter, Olivia. Yeah, they didn't make their daughter second in command. Alright, I think that's it for that. Yeah. Nope. Okay, I think I'm gonna be working on this for you. This is the trial. Remember that. Here. I did not know that you could do that. I want to see where we go. Oh. Hello, I see we got a new viewer. Welcome to the stream. I guess I'm heading to Lewisburg. Now, where is Lewisburg? Oh. Apparently there's a fabricator that I missed. What? Fabrication system instructions. Hello, ladies. Meet the newest addition to our production facility, the Order Mysteries automated fabrication system. I think it's our best invention yet. Lately, we've been spending more and more time making the routine items you all need, your weapons, veils, garb. Happy to do it, but it's been keeping us from working on anything new, so we built this little guide. Just select an item you want, insert the components, and you should be able to assemble your standard gear in a couple of minutes. It's all hooked into Cryptos too, so it knows what you're authorized to make, and the system automatically reports successful missions. Supplies are limited, so you can only make each item once. Let me know if you want an override on that, or if you need something custom. Always happy to help, Frederick. Does it look shinier? Yes. What? Why does it show I can? Why is that there? Oh, it's... Huh? Yeah, you're supposed to be a square, not a diamond. Alright. Well, now I officially got everything done. Okay, so that's where it is. Where it is. I was just blind. Yeah, I haven't been to that place. I literally can't. Yeah, I literally can't hit it. I don't have enough range. I need to get up on the roof right now. Yeah. Ooh. No. I am not losing you. I truly do not care about this area. I will walk through it. I don't know what that alarm means. I'm just trying to knock that down. Okay. Yeah, that's gone. That's way too far. I can't even see it now. It unrendered. But yeah, I kind of went in the exact opposite of where I was supposed to go, but I'll do an event. Odds are the event will be done by then.
Get loose, cowpokes! Mind to cut out the shit up, mind to take the crap. Just mind to the back to the way. You scum sucking fruit! I hear tales that a certain roll death rod smuggle them out of town, you'll get a move.
You provincial son!
You got that goofy gold garment real good. I'm voted well earned.
Including
They don't pay me enough. You dirt-eating, lousy varmint! You scum sucking root! Nerve of you! Provincial son!
right.
You got quite the hole. Oh, no, a cavalry. Oh, better stop up the wagon. Oh, hell, possibly. It'll take over. I do. Oh, what's that be? The sheriff's back in town. And he's got his eye on the wagon. And that time, yeehaw! You done did it, partners. Take your prizes and ride off into the sun. Or maybe over to the concession stand for a victory round of ice cold Nuka-Cola. You'll come back and play again, you hear? Now to get Pete to come clean up this mess.
Okay. Right. 70. All these are so expensive.
I like your face.
Thank you. Taking your meat.
I can do that tomorrow.
How can I make your day more fun? Well, hello
Okay.
there. Are you having fun?
Wish I was made in the shade like Pete. Well, able to go. Anyone and everyone's welcome.
See the stars
Except
clear
Cowboys.
now.
We got enough of them over at Cowboys.
If it weren't for nice shooting earlier, Tex. You... Ah, guess you've been living under a rock. Or from the look of you, in a vault. Suppose you don't know about Nuka World then, right? Great place. Lots of rides and attractions. Among them, Dry Rock Gulch, a place full of adventure. Man, this here's an extension course. Just something to give you a small Nuka taste, partner. At least I suspect so. Been a spell since I've been to Nuka World proper. This little tour here.
Be sure to give the food stall a visit. Got all sorts of fine treats around there.
Well, it's a play on words. You know, dried as thirst, needing that sweet, sweet Nuka-Cola like an oasis in the desert. Spend time in Dry Rock Gulch, and you'll be thirsting for a gulp of Nuka-Cola. Get it, partner? The townsfolk may not provide as much as a safe, but they'll be ready for robbing a lot sooner. I like the cut of your jib, kid, but I don't have any better than ammo. And no bother. The name's Gunther. I run the Wild West Showdown as its host and commentator. Been traveling with the folk here since the beginning. Was lucky enough to survive the Armageddon, but not lucky enough to keep my skin. We travel where we can, bringing laughter and joy along the way. It's a good enough living in this new world, I suppose. Enjoy the carnival, amigo.
Eternally. Alright. Well, I gotta go this way. Anyways. Oh. Oh.
Good morning. I'm sorry to drop this on you. Tiana hasn't reported in from her last mission. Olivia and I are heading out to investigate. I have a lead on a raider scouting party, I need you to follow up on it. Standard protocol. Secure the location, look for signs of raider activity, and report back to the manor. Be careful, dear. I can't bear to lose anyone else.
Carrie, got some new intel. One of the girls will be out your way on Thursday. Get word to Char and his boys in Big Bend. You're going to need backup. Stake out Lewisburg, set up an ambush, find a good sniper nest, and don't underestimate her. If she gets a chance to react, you're all dead. Don't screw this up. Reloading. Well, considering they're dead too, I'm guessing she reacted, but unfortunately just not fast enough. And these are great plots of land. I could definitely see people building up here. It's somewhat away. I would love to build a base up here, but alright, well, I think I'm done with Lewisburg for now. I'll join that real quick. fucking foot! I got a weird ass 4-star. Ugh. I still haven't changed the fact. Yeah, I've never gotten cryo damage on a 4-star. I've only gotten like the actual new update 4-star mods. But if I could get that mod, that'd be amazing after this scrap. Okay, is this a... Yeah, that's a scout. Do that. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, see, overeaters, it used to be damage resistance, now it's health. And I didn't get it. There has to be stuff. Okay, I'm sorry. There's no way this place doesn't have a fucking stash.
You hear that? It was the world saying hello.
I need to try some. I hear it's a real trip.
Oh, you gave me multiple.
This can't good too. More corpses.
As crazy as it is here, it's better than where I've been.
Sometimes I think about burning this camp down. This is sure is a dumb ring. Not killing people for Rose.
Right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
I should go and walk. You know what they say. Observe nature and songs will flow.
Alright, and I'm back.
Life is better than the monster.
You ever get a melody stuck in your head? One day, I'm gonna write a song that does that.
Welcome, Initiate.
Okay, I cheated. But odds are they're all dead. Anyways. So I can't do that. The thing is, I can't imagine this actually. Is it under... Is it... Oh, what the... Yeah, no... Oh yeah, I was supposed to listen to that.
Congratulations, dear. I'm sorry I can't be with you today. But I'm sure the other girls can walk you through your vows. Things have been difficult for us of late. In 8 years, we only lost one member of our family. In the past 3 months, we've lost 7. All to raider ambushes. I've asked Eve to accelerate our training program. If the worst should happen, we need everyone to be ready. In order to become a full member of the Order, you will need to master the tools of the Mistress of Mystery: sword, shot, and shadow. Work with Eve and your mentor. When the time comes to prove yourself, Kryptos has the details.
Okay. Alright, this is the infirmary. Duty roster: Chief Medical Officer Natasha Hunt, Lana Roderick, Isabella Cole, Lord Belmont. But yeah, from that last holotape, it seems like they're getting targeted by a raider group. And there might be somebody that is feeding them information. At least that's from what I got. Current holotapes and notes. Alright. Emergency care. Limit emergency care based on your qualification. None of us are doctors. None of us have any real medical training. Medical training, we've learned a lot over the past few years, but all the textbooks in Charleston won't make you a surgeon. Just because you can rip the arms off a Protection medic doesn't mean you can use them to resuscitate someone. In an emergency, take a step back, assess what kind of care you can safely provide. Do that, and you could be a hero everywhere else. Antibiotic restrictions. Reserve antibiotics as a last-time treatment. I can imagine all the medical stuff being very slim. The dysentery epidemic exhausted our stock of antibiotics. There's another supply run to AVR Medical up on the mission board, but that place has been picked clean over the years. I asked the headmistress if we could reach out to the responders for help. You can guess how that went. Until we can replenish our supplies, focus on providing supportive and palliative care, and use herbal remedies when possible. Stimpaks and dehydration. Monitor for dehydration following Stimpak use. While not mentioned in medical literature, dehydration appears to be a serious side effect of repeated Stimpak use. Patients receiving Stimpaks as part of their treatment regimen should be monitored for dehydration and administered additional water and/or IV fluids. When possible, members should avoid the use of Stimpaks in the field and instead report to the infirmary for treatment. Chem lockup. Chems are to be kept locked in the infirmary safe at all times. The use of chems for performance enhancement is strictly forbidden. Chems promote dependency and addiction. Recovery can be long and painful in the absence of addictol. and hampers mission readiness. Any chems recovered in the course of a mission are to be turned over to the infirmary staff for safekeeping. Any further incidents of theft should be tracked and reported. And it doesn't look like this person... Oh, infirmary logs. 9/17/86, 22:47. Oh, that's an audio log. Okay. Medical records. All medical records on file have expired for access to archival.
This is the infirmary log for Tuesday, September 17th. Mistress Natasha Hunt reporting. We have 2 active cases. Alexis is in critical condition following the accident in the Hall of Trials today. I've done my best to stabilize her, but I'm no surgeon. She's lost a lot of blood. If she goes into shock, there's not much we can do. Laura is still recovering from bone worms. Her blood work is clean, but I recommended light duty for the next 2 weeks. There was one minor incident today. Olivia commandeered an entire bag of Stimpaks and took off without a word. I put in a complaint, but headmistress's daughter and all, she never changes.
Oh, I can...
First and foremost, the Mistress of Mystery was a master of stealth, subterfuge, and infiltration. Your own talent and training are essential. But there were times when even the Mistress needed more. Part smoke bomb, part cloaking field. The Phantom device threw her foes into disarray while she made her most daring escapes. Frederick has found a way to make a real Phantom device, but it requires 2 components we have in short supply. Search Kryptos for leads on stealth boys and hallucinogen gas. Use your training to infiltrate your targets, secure the items, and return them to the production facility. Good luck, dear. And be careful.
I should have a stealth boy available in my stash. I just need to fucking find one. No. No stash. The hydroelectric plant powered out of Charleston. Well, ironic for Bull Country. I always thought they were so close to getting it back up. And it all happened. Let's see. Look at this. Flooded all of Charleston and we even get some free boats for our trouble. Who ruled Appalachia now? Responders? Ah. Okay. Pulled the short straw with this guard duty. This place gives me the creeps. Sure, the water's almost all gone, but that doesn't change the fact we flooded this whole city not too long ago. Cynthia always told me each murder brings you a ghost that follows you. I don't mind having a few, even a dozen, but this many, it ain't right. Oh, that's Charleston. Okay. Yeah. I swear these two weren't there before. And he doesn't have an 8-box. I'm gonna check out what he has for sale though.
Oh, hello there. Are you here to make some moonshine? Another stray comes to our cozy cabin. Oh, goody! My magic moonshine, made with the finest venom from some sizable salamanders.
And first, hit a fine jackpot finding this abandoned cabin all the way out here. It looks like it's still held together enough for us to set up. Escher found a robot and digging through all the junk in the bunker. Gonna take it a look tomorrow and maybe get it running again.
Another stray comes to our cozy cabin. Won't be long now. That's what I like. I do love a good moonshine jamboree. Well, I think we're ready to get this jamboree going. Light the fire, moonshiners, and try not to shoot each other. Don't forget to fill the tub with that sizable salamander venom.
The one thing I don't like is that in a lot of cases there's nobody that wants to fucking activate the objectives, even though everybody's fucking
Destroyed
saying that
stills are not good for making moonshine. Need I say more?
I can't say that for many of the moonshiners who've come through here. He's filling it with venom now. Your mother would be proud. Is there any reason why you're not protecting the stills? Well, you don't see angry, sizable salamanders do that every day. The stills aren't going to protect themselves. If you haven't noticed, the stills are being attacked! Outstanding work, moonshiners! I don't think I've ever seen the tub so full. You've really outdone yourselves. Well, you don't see angry, sizable salamanders do that every day. I can't believe my eyes. If I had tear ducts, I would cry at a moment like this. Such a wonderful moonshine jamboree.
Yeah, so don't know how, but I got the robot to boot up. Glad it's working, but it won't shut up about making moonshine. Or worse things, I guess. If it wants to make some of that sweet hooch, we'll take it. I think it will fit right in with the game. Note to self, talk to Abby about JD and Brianna. Maybe she can help talk sense into my brother. Brianna's no good. I know she's using him, but he doesn't want to listen to me. Abby is smart, and JD respects her. She can make him listen. June 24th. Most of the crew is run. They're scared of this. Be scared of the creature and saying they've been feeling weak. Goddamn cowards. I ain't been feeling too well either, but this is our camp, and I ain't going without a fight. And who needs them, huh? Less people here means more of that sweet hooch for me. June 29th. Oh, Ned, my good pal, still sticking with me here when everyone else ran. I'm stuck in bed. I ain't feeling good at all. At least I got Ned bringing me more and more moonshine to pass the time. Taste of moonshine, wonderful moonshine. These critters outside are damn loud. They're getting close to the house. Oh well, let them come see good old Slade. In part 2 and part 1.
Friends, I am so pleased to announce that the boilers here at the Giant Teapot are full again. That means my special blend is bubbling up shortly. So, fancy a nice cuppa, the more the merrier.
Observe nature and the songs will flow. traveler on the way to Ghana.
Sometimes I think about burning this camp down.
I think I'm gonna be done for the day. I didn't do much, but I got quite a bit of the side quest done, I guess. I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll try to be more consistent. I haven't had energy lately, so. But yeah, have a good one.
Look
Alright.
on the bright side.
Catch you guys later.
Not the nuke side. The, the regular bright side.